Hey troops, if you go down the playlist a little bit, last fall I spent, I think it was 800 bucks, something like that, on a EG4 battery charger. It's called the EG4 Electronics Chargeverter, and it's a 5 kW. And the reason I got it was the current inverters in my camp don't like the dirty power coming off the generator. This is supposed to clean that power up to be able to charge batteries. So what was happening with the other inverters, they were just shutting down. The newer inverter that's in Dave's place been running just fine off the generator. Don't use the generator much, sometimes during the wintertime if there's not a lot of sun, so it's occasional. But yeah, that EG4, was it the 6000 inverter? It's in the playlist somewhere. Works great, no problem at all. It's just the two yellow Bumblebee ones there, the 3000s. They don't like it for some reason. So I picked up this to clean the power up and charge the batteries. Worked fine, had no problems. Then all of a sudden one day, the AC input, 240 volts, there's breakers right before this, they tripped. Reset the breakers and things happened. There was a flash that came from here and it died, dead, done, dead right there. Interesting. And the breakers tripped again. Okay, well, just bought this thing last fall. It has a 1-year warranty. You can still smell the magic smoke. Oh yeah, yep. Something went poof in there. Don't know what. If you ever smelled what the magic smoke smells like, you know what I'm talking about. So, all right, we're gonna see how this goes. I got this unit from Signature Solar, and I still have the box it came in. Took it all off the wall, packed it all up in the box, thinking I'm gonna have to ship it back to EG4 through Signature Solar. I sent an email to Signature Solar, said, hey, this is what happened. You know, flash came out of here. You can still smell the magic smoke. So I described the incident and showed him a picture of the label on here, showed him a picture of the box, and said, what can we do? I got an email back and the guy said, I'm going to kick this to my supervisor. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's a big fat nothing, right? Well, a couple days later, maybe, I get another email back saying they're sending another one. Okay, so I figure, well, they're gonna send me a replacement under warranty, and then I gotta send this old junker back. So I figured there'll be a return label coming with the new one, right? Well, then I get an email and they say, we're not taking back the old one. We don't want the old one back. Okay. All they want me to do is destroy the serial number for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. So all I gotta do is, on this label is a serial number, destroy that serial number, take a picture of that and send it to them. And then I can do whatever I want with this. Of course I'm gonna tear it apart, you know, it's junk now. Just gotta tear it apart and, you know, see what popped in there. There we go, destroyed the serial number. So that's all I had to do. Take a photo of that and send it to them, and I guess they'll be happy. Here's the brand new one in the box. There it is. I'm not gonna unpack it until I get back up north with it. Here's the label on the new box. Just got shipped in the middle of the month. And you can see $0 for everything. I couldn't believe how easy it was dealing with this for the warranty. Honestly, there was no forms, no fuss, no muss, no headaches. It was just that simple. Brought it home, figuring, yeah, I'm gonna have to pack it up, ship it out. Nope, just take some photos of it. Here's a story of what happened, and within a very, very short amount of time, this new one was on the way here. And then they told me, yeah, we don't want the old one back. Like, I think you would want it back, you know, make sure I ain't lying to you, make sure it is smoked or whatever. I'd ship it back, no problem. No, destroy the serial number and prove you destroyed the serial number, that's all we care. Okay, I can do that. I'm not endorsed by Signature Solar in any way, shape, or form. Don't receive a penny from them. Haven't gotten bribed to say anything nice about them. Nothing like that. From my experience, Dave's bought stuff from them. Have had no issues with them. They've always been on top of things. This is the first warranty claim I've ever done with them. And it was that easy. Didn't have to fight, didn't have to argue, didn't have to go through 16 people, nothing like that. That's pretty good customer service, I would say. I'd recommend going with Signature Solar, you know, until sometime they start screwing up and acting like other companies. May or may not happen, hopefully not. I'd say they're doing pretty good. Now that this one is junk, they don't want it back, told me I could do whatever I wanted with it. I had to open it up. And by the way, they will know if you open these things up, because you get a label over a screw here and the same thing on the opposite side. So they'll know if you've been in it. I just opened it up. What do we got? Oh yeah, right there. There is the magic smoke smell right there. That has been hot. And these are the AC lines. They come right over the AC connector. So those are your primaries. There's your ground. They come right over to here. That doesn't happen without a lot of heat. You can see the black right there, the soot. Yeah. This connector right here is just the lead that runs down to the control panel. There's black on that too. Might just be residual black here. If we pay attention to what we got right here, look at the screws. That one was just covered in black soot. That one is melted. See if I can get a clear picture for you here. Kind of come around it. You can see the slot in the screw just like you can on the blue wires terminal screw. Then you notice the gold right there, that's brass. That was liquefied. That's how hot that got. I'm gonna see if I can get that screw out. I don't think so. Well, maybe. Yep, she's going. Okay. Here's a divider piece that's breaking out between the two terminals. I just want to get the screw out so I can try and show you a little bit better here what it looks like. I'll just break that divider right out of there and get it out of the way. I think I'll get it. There we go, we got it. That should not be like that. That terminal I have not touched. Look how loose it is. You should not be able to wiggle that. Oh, look, 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 look. There's something happening here. loose that thing is. Move her up and down. So my guess is something got loose in there, started heating up, started arcing, and that's what caused the issue. Now let's see if we can get that screw out now. So them square washers you see should turn independently from the screws. Them should be two different pieces, and they have bonded themselves right together from the heat. I think it's almost out. That one is so screwed up, I can't even get the screw out of the terminal. The whole freaking terminal wants to come up out of its mount. That's what's going on here. This one also burned itself right together right there, if you can see it. That is all one unit. Well, can't break it anymore and it's already broke, so let's just see if we can get that thing popped up out of that. Coming off a circuit board, so that's the problem. The circuit board right there, these attached to. This should not be happening. I'm just going to pry it out of there because I want to see how bad it's all burned up down in below. Okay, here we go. How's that grab you? All of that black is char. Just all burned up plastic. There's a close-up of that screw head where it melted itself to that square washer. I took some still photos of that, and I'm going to email those to Signature Solar just so they can see, hey, here's what I found inside of here, so they can pass it on to EG4. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. It makes sense as to what's happened. Loose connections, that didn't happen because the unit doesn't like distortion or harmonics on the sine wave. That would not cause that. So what it all adds up to, that blue terminal was loose. It started building heat. Over time, it just kept getting hotter and hotter and hotter. That accounts for seeing that bubbling on the insulation of that blue wire, right? Then over time, it started melting the plastic between that line and the line next to it. Whichever line 1 is and line 2 is, don't know, don't matter. But the brown and the blue wire, it started melting that divider in between the two. We can see there was so much heat there, it actually melted the freaking screw heads. Yep. That doesn't happen because of some distortion and some harmonics, okay? So the heat built up, just eventually melted down. So it got to the point where line 1 and line 2, because we got 240 volts going into this thing, 120 volts on each leg, each line, connected. Line 1 and line 2 are not supposed to connect. And that's what happened. So that's why the AC input breakers tripped. Yep, as they should. Okay. And reset the breakers. The flash happened. Yep, the electricity hit those terminals. Flashed. Makes sense. Tripped the breakers again. And hence, everything burned up in there is why you have the magic smoke smell. Definitely adds up.